Hello, and welcome to a tutorial of how to file for vacation. The first step to filing for vacation is to access all applicable forms that may be needed to complete your application. These forms are located on the plan's website at www.mebaplans.org. Let's take a moment and view some of the forms located in this section that you may need when filing for vacation. The first form that will always be required is your application. The application form will include both pages of the application as well as the W-4 form and the instructions on how to complete the W-4 form. Other forms that you may need to complete to submit prior or with your claim could include the converted overtime worksheet, an early return form, a special early return form, or an authorization for direct deposit form. If you are not set up with direct deposit and would like set up or to cancel or review your account on file, please reach out to the vacation department prior to submitting your claim to ensure your payment is processed correctly. The vacation department can be reached by phone by calling 800-811-6322 and selecting option 5 or by emailing vacation@mebaplans.org. Let's take a look at the forms and documents you may need to submit when filing for vacation and how to complete these forms. The first form that is always required when filing for vacation is the vacation application and W-4 form. Only current versions of the application with current year W-4 form should be submitted. On the first page of the vacation application, you will want to fill out all sections with your information and complete all required signatures needed prior to submitting. On the second page of the vacation application, begin by completing the top section with your personal information. Then indicate whether you are an applicant with outstanding initiation fees or if you are currently working in ROS, Relief on Station, status. Next, list all voyages since your last vacation application. Please note that, in order for your claim to be processed, you must report any new time worked since your previous filing, including both regular and converted overtime, even if the total is less than 30 days of employment. You do not need to include your carryover time in this section unless it is less than 30 days, and therefore has not yet appeared on your most recent carryover form. Once all of your time is added into this section, you can move down to the portion where you identify your request for this claim. When completing this section, keep in mind that your vacation cannot commence until the day after your last date of covered employment, and you can carry over no more than 90 days of regular and 90 days of converted overtime vacation. Within this section, you may choose to pay or carry over a specific amount of days for either regular or converted overtime vacation, or you may select a specific return to work or commencement date. You may also choose to select the Pay All Time option. If you choose to select Pay All Time, and you have both regular vacation and converted overtime vacation available, you will receive payment of both in full. After you have completed the section indicating how you would like your claim processed, continue to the next section to report any port relief time worked since your last vacation claim filing. This includes any work that may require an early return or any employment following your most recent sailing assignment. Next, record any time you attended the MEBA training school since your last vacation submission. After that, complete the disability section if applicable. Finally, you'll have the option to indicate whether you would like to make a one-time deduction from this claim to contribute to the Political Action Fund. Now that the second page of the application is completed, you can move on to fill in your W-4 form. Please be sure to complete and sign all sections of this form. Next, let's review the documents that, if applicable to your claim, you would need to submit for your claim to be processed. First, you should include your last claim receipt if direct deposit or a copy of your last claim check and your last carryover form from that claim. If you have worked any new time since your last vacation filing, you will need to submit all discharges for that time as well as any current year pay vouchers or weekly timesheets that may apply. If you had any converted overtime on your voyage, the complete form with signatures is required. Lastly, if any new employment was worked during your last vacation, be sure to submit either the early return form or the special early return form that is completed with signature by the appropriate union representative. Your submission should include both pages of the vacation application and the W-4, as well as all supporting documentation that may be applicable to include discharges, early return form, pay vouchers, unearned wage vouchers, Interlake daily timesheets, last claim stub, converted overtime sheets, and last carryover form. Please be advised that if you do not submit all pay vouchers for current year employment with your vacation application, you will be taxed at the higher rate of 2.35% for Medicare tax regardless of if you have met $200,000 in wages yet. Also, without proof of wages, vacation is obligated to continue to withhold Social Security tax until you are maxed out in our system. Those members filing vacation for pass-through positions, please be advised that it may take longer to pay as we must wait for contributions to be processed from the companies. Once you have submitted your application with pass-through time, the vacation department will pay out time as contributions come in until your claim request is satisfied. For members who are union applicants, your claim will be processed and mailed to union headquarters to have your initiation fees taken, and a new check from headquarters will be mailed out to you once they complete their processing. Vacation claims can be submitted by email, mail, fax, or walk-in at the plan's office. To help expedite vacation claims, please ensure that your vacation application is completed with all required sections signed or filled out and submit all documentation required together. To email your claim, please email vacation at mebaplans.org. Please subject your email with your last name and last four of your Social Security number followed by application and the date of submission. To mail your claim, please mail to 1007 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21202. To fax your claim, please fax to 443-923-1293. Claims will be processed in the order received. If you have questions regarding a vacation submission or past claim, please contact the vacation department by emailing vacation at mebaplans.org or by phone at 800-811-6322. Once you have submitted your vacation claim, a processor will begin to review your claim and they will reach out regarding any missing documentation, incomplete portions of your forms, or with questions they may have to be able to proceed with your payment. After everything is verified, your claim will be processed, audited, and transferred for those members set up with direct deposit. Your claim will be marked as completed and your claim documents will be mailed out to the mailing address on file for you with MEBA plans unless otherwise specified on your vacation application. I hope that this information has been helpful to you in your submission process. The vacation department is always available to help you though, so please do not hesitate to reach out.